Hi guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. Today it should be day 16 of Vlogmas and I can't believe we're more than halfway here. Thank you so much if you've been joining me every single day and catching up with my Vlogmas, and if you didn't watch yesterday's Vlogmas, definitely check that out. I have the entire playlist as well and I'll link it in the description box down below. For today's Vlogmas, I figured I would make a little vision board. First year that Steve and I moved to this house, I made a vision board and I haven't done one since 2021. So I wanted to make a brand new one. Now I couldn't find my glue stick, so I'm just gonna have to tape everything, which is totally fine, but I'll take you through my 2021 one. I want to make more of a habit out of this because I had a lot of fun doing this. So if you'll look around here, I have healthy. This was at the time I was getting my nutrition certification, so I was really into, learning as much about nutrition as possible and overall having a really healthy and balanced lifestyle, and I think I achieved that. I also wrote achieve balance, which is great. I definitely have achieved that. Also being a nutritionist, so achieved that. I am a certified specialist in sports nutrition underneath the International Sports and Sciences Association. Then I also wanted to go pure and simple. Can't say I've gone that route with my, you guys can't see the clutter behind the bed or on top of the bed. I do want to be less of a clutter bug. I'm looking at the closet right now and I know I need to get to that because I do want to have things really pure, simple, clean, collected, and cool. Then I also cut out a few quotes that I really liked, such as rewrite your self-talk. Manly, I don't know who Manly is, suggests consciously shifting a negative inner dialogue to a positive one to better achieve your goals. For instance, if your inner voice says, I'm not worthy, change that to, I'm more than enough. And I've been pretty good on that. And I also had a couple of other goals or other quotes I really liked, such as be proactive, not reactive. Sometimes it's easier to change situations than it is to change your reaction. For example, if you get irritable with friends when out on a weeknight, spend some time with them on a weekend instead when you're more rested and see whether it makes a difference. And then last one, reward yourself. I definitely did well with that one. This year, recognize your progress with a reward based on your unique desires. For example, a warm evening bath might be a true luxury for a busy mom. I definitely achieved reward yourself this year. Then I also put down water. I've been really bad at drinking water. I need to put that one down again. Personal best is perfect. I kind of cut out the letters to look like that, which is kind of cute. I also wrote sky high style. I don't know if I achieved that. Organized with sky high style, actually. A couple of other things. My favorite one is probably get smart and go outside and play. I think my favorite is get your, outside or get smart. I like those two. I also put a little teacup because I wanted to have more tea during the year, and I did that a lot. I also put a couple of workouts. I wanted to get more into working out, and this was actually the year I became a certified personal trainer as well, and it's also the year I joined FlexSpace, which was really cool because I'd been kind of hoping for and maybe even manifesting joining a workplace such as FlexSpace, so that worked out. And also going on retreats and stuff and vacations. Inhale, exhale, a lot of zen in this one. So what my favorite thing to do is when I do this is just cut out a bunch of things that speak to me. So the only magazines I'm probably gonna cut up today are this kitchen and baths one. I really like this one, so maybe I shouldn't cut it out. Ugh, it's fine. So I'm gonna cut this one up, and I'm also gonna cut up this food and drink one from LCBO because I'm probably not gonna use it, but it's probably gonna be mostly food and drink. But you can cut out letters and stuff too to make it all cute. For example, in this one, I cut out inhale, exhale, and I also cut out things like water and things like the I and the S here. So I'm gonna cut out some things that speak to me. Speaking of one of my goals this year, I also like doing vision boards because it is something cute to put up. It looks nice, but it's also all of these messages that you're seeing every day. And my plan is to put the vision board in my office. I don't use it every day. My plan was to keep it in the office, or might even just hang it, around the bathroom because I'm in there every day just to look at it. Oh, maybe not the bathroom. That's kind of weird. Maybe the bedroom. So I wake up and see my intentions. Let's see. Nothing's speaking to me yet. It's also just a nice moment to sit down and to really think about the intentions I want to set for the new year and how I want to start off the new year. Oh my gosh, it's Priyanka! What? I don't know if anybody else is a RuPaul's Drag Race fan, but so cool. This is from the LCBO. That's awesome. Like I was saying, it's really, these cookies are speaking to me, so I'm gonna start cutting things now. But like I was saying, it's just really nice to sit down and, set up my intentions in a visual way. I'm a very, I think I'm less of a visual person and more of a hands-on kind of person. When I'm learning something or when I'm trying to achieve something, I really need to try it to get it. I need to experience it. to get it versus, you know, if somebody just tells me to do something, I can't just do it, I need to try it. And I think that's the dancer in me, you know? In ballet class, when your teachers would give you a correction, you just automatically try it, and usually it was better. I can't just be like, yeah, I'll do it next time. No, I gotta try it, see if that works, you know? Okay, first thing we have cut out so far are cookies, because I want to bake more this year. And baking and cooking makes me really happy. It is one of those things I kind of grew up with dance, because dance, I know it sounds weird, baking and dance, how could they be similar? Let me tell you, they just take me out of my worries in the past or worries in the future, and they take me into the present. You know, when you're baking, you're just thinking about, okay, well, how many cups of sugar do I have to do here? What do I have to do here? You're just thinking in the moment, because it's crucial to think in the moment. Otherwise you can mess up. Same as dance. It really takes you in the moment. And I think that's why I really like cooking, baking, and dance so much. So I got these canvases. The canvas I used a few years ago, I don't have spare, but I have these ones that are a little bit thinner, but fine. They're actually pretty nice. So I've got cookie. I'm gonna cut out everything first and then place it how I want. I think I'm gonna do one half, kind of like I did here. One half kind of health focused, and then the other half like career focused. I'm pretty sure that's what I did this year. Yeah. That's definitely what I did. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure I actually did this vision board before we bought our house. So I think having all these house things is interesting, because I don't think we bought our house at the time I did the vision board. I remember doing it in the basement apartment we lived in. Cool. Okay. You know what though? Actually, it's pretty cute. There's a picture of people like clinking glasses. And I want to have more social moments like that. Lately, I've been a very social person. Okay, well, not lately. In the last like 2 months, I've been very social compared to what I usually am. I've been going out to more things, and I think that's why I love the holidays so much, you know? It forces you to get out of your shell and to see other humans and connect with people. For example, in November, we went to a couple of parades, but we also went to Christmas tree lighting. We went out for dinner with our friends. I went out to a paint and sip. And speaking of the paint and sip, I bought the same pens that we used on the bottles, and I'm going to be using that on the vision board as well. So now I have 2 cutouts. I'm going to continue. So I think it worked a lot better the last time I did a vision board, because one of the magazines that I had was like an exercise magazine, had a lot of motivational things already, and I'm finding it difficult to find things. You know, I find some nice and pretty things like this one. I mean, you can take a guess at what that one is. I mean, yeah. Then there's this one that's like a healthy smoothie, and like I've got this one for travel. I've got a couple that are nice, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to print out some things off the internet that just speak to me, or on Pinterest, and I'm gonna put it on my vision board. Yeah, our printer is black and white anyway, so it's a good thing that I have those paint pens. Let's see, I'll go on my Pinterest. So I found a bunch of photos on Pinterest that I'm just going to have Stephen print, because I couldn't really find that much like in the magazines that I have. So I'm gonna print these out, and I'll just show you a couple of the ones that I got. So number one, I definitely want to read more this coming year, because I've been reading a lot lately, and it just really brings me, same thing as cooking and baking and dancing, it brings me into the present moment to focus on this rather than worrying about the future or stressing about the past. I also want to be reading on the beach, because we live on the beach and I hardly ever go to the beach. So I want to make more time to do that. Reading and annotating, or reading, dancing, and I want to be performing next year because I want to audition for a couple of roles. Also dance, Pilates. I want to drink more tea once again and be more healthy girl. Oh, I definitely want to travel more. Travel. Also vlogging, content creation. I want to hit 100,000 kilometers. 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I put that plaque there. Plaque, skincare. There's a lot here. Oh my gosh, that looks so delightful. There's a lot here that I'm going to show you once they're printed out, and then I'll show you the final thing on the vision board. But while I wait for Steve to print some of those things out, I'm going to put a couple of things in the vision board, and I'm just going to tape them because I honestly don't know where the glue stick is. Don't know where I put it. I'm just going to kind of use a bunch of these as like bases and just put stuff on top of them. Like this one, I couldn't really pick one thing out of, so I'm just going to put it on the bottom and then just kind of let it poke out by itself. Ooh. New tape as well, since we ran out last time. I was wrapping up the Christmas presents. I ran out of tape, as you guys know. So while I was in Walmart today, I got some tape. Another exciting thing, I got my new car. I drove it today for the first time ever. It was so much fun, and I'll definitely show you guys what I ended up getting. Just put it on top because I'm just gonna end up taping on top of it anyways. See, I'm just gonna like put this on the bottom and then just let other things poke out on top of it. I just got these canvases from Winners anyways, and they were pretty inexpensive, and it came with 2, so I don't feel bad using one of them for the vision board. I really like this one too because I would love to travel somewhere mountainous, maybe like Scotland or something like that. I've been wanting to go there for a really long time. My mom's been and she loved it. I've never been. Wouldn't mind going. I put a lot of tropical places on this vision board too. I think the tape doesn't look bad either. I have a lot of travel on here. Lady with her hat. I don't know if I'm gonna put this one on because it's pretty big. I do like this one of everybody clinking their glasses. This is how it's looking so far without the printouts. Definitely a lot of colors already starting to be a theme here, like green and pink. I'm loving it. Okay, so update. I had to take a quick break from my vision board just because I had to go teach and work. It's much later now, but I had Steve print out a couple of things for me, so I'm going to cut them out. They're all printed in the same kind of, not font, but the same size, which is a little bit awkward, but I'm just going to kind of cut around it, play with it. We also don't have a colored printer. It's just a laser printer, so it's just black and white. So I'm going to show you the finished product. So since our printer doesn't have color, I'm just gonna add my own color in here. Hey guys, so it's currently 9:44 p.m. and I just finished my vision board. I'm not like crazy about it. I tried to add a lot of cute doodles, but they didn't end up as cute as I had hoped. I tried to also mix paint up here and it just turned out like a mess. But basically on my vision board, I have a lot of random things. Like I have in the corner up here, I really want to prioritize friendships and especially female friendships. This picture kept speaking out to me and I was looking through Pinterest and I passed it because I was like, oh, like, you know, it's not something I'm going to put on my vision board, but it kept calling to me and I think that's a sign that I am just craving a female friendship. So I'm just going to prioritize my female friendships in the next year, really nurture them and spend lots of time with my friends. And I also have travel and I have this. Another relationship I'd like to nurture a lot is the relationship between me and Steve, and I thought that would be a great opportunity for us to travel this year. So traveling is also going in the vision board this year. I also said maybe camping because I'm not opposed if that's what we can afford to do for traveling. Again, I'm not opposed, so we can put that. And then also sharing happy moments. I also put in the corner here vlogging every day because I've been on this vlogging kick lately from VLOGMAS. I figured I'd just keep that up. Then I also put some healthy inspo, healthy and balanced lifestyle with some Pilates in the bottom as well. I also put baking like I talked about before. I had to put money. I just had to. I want money. I like money. I also put some more friendships, some concerts. We're going to the Olivia Rodrigo concert in March and I want to keep up that kind of social outing as well during the year. I also want to nurture my relationship with my family, so I put that at the top. Also, I want to hit 100K on YouTube. Then I also wrote out or cut out some quotes such as soft life, a life of ease, peace, comfort, and intentional happiness. It does not require struggle, love, stress, and distress. It consists of mutual relationships, clarity, and self-care. I love that. I also just like these 2 words, illuminate and sparkle. I just figured that would be nice for the year. Lucky girl syndrome. I'm so lucky that everything works out for me. That is my motto this year. I prioritize my peace of mind and I'm stepping into the most successful decade of my life. I obviously had to put some dancing as well, like I mentioned earlier. But that's pretty much it for my vision board. Pretty little compared to the one I did a couple years ago, but I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. I will say it's definitely easier if you have more magazine content, but I'm pretty happy with this. I'm still gonna hang it somewhere, but that concludes my vlog for today, for today's Vlogmas. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and until next time, bye now.